Okay, ladies and gents, it's your favorite Asian robot back here with another review, and today I want to introduce you guys to Era.S Decode. Okay, this game is basically a third-person shooter, alright? It is a competitive third-person shooter that is designed around the concept of those who love PvP and esports, alright? This game is very friendly to beginners. Alright, there's a strong design emphasis on playing with others of the same skill level. Yes, we all know skill-based matchmaking can suck when you have nothing but sweaty matches, but quite frankly, I feel that as this game develops, you might enjoy it a lot more because skill is kind of a big factor in this game. I will talk about it a little bit later during the review section, especially during the explanations of the pros and cons, which I always do in every single one of my reviews for games like this. Alright. The other thing I have to say is that this game is completely free to play. Okay, let that sink in for a moment. Yep, you heard me right. This game is completely, fully free to play. All right, you do not want to miss out on this because it's going to cost you nothing. It's going to literally cost you nothing to try it out right now on the Epic Games Store. The link is actually in the first line of the video description. You should check it out. Like I said, it's free. You're losing nothing. They don't even have individually priced microtransactions. In fact, if you just purchase the battle pass, which I'll show you right here real quickly. Now, I haven't purchased it, obviously. In fact, they actually gave me a free code to it, but I just want to give full disclosure. I chose not to buy it so I could give you guys a more accurate review. You can actually just unlock pretty much everything through the battle pass. So once you buy the pass, all right, off you go. Off you go. You can unlock whatever you want. The battle pass is $6 a month, okay? And you basically will be able to unlock all the skins, all that kind of stuff with whatever, and same for the weapons as well. All right, so all the weapon skins, character skins, they're going to introduce more and more over time, so do take note of that. All right. In fact, I can buy this right now without even buying the battle pass. So I had like, this is the currency, all right? And I was still able to buy the better Magnum skin. So there you go. So that is an accurate look right there and then of what is available in this game. Now, here's a little more that I want to share with you, okay? Here's a little more that I want to share with you. If you take a look at the graphics in this game, yes, the characters are a little bit cartoony, but at the same time, this game was actually designed in the Unreal 5 engine, and it actually has been optimized for both high-end PCs and low-end PCs. When I first got my hands on the game, one of the things that I thought was happening was actually frame rate drops. I thought that I was experiencing stutters and slowdowns. This is actually not the case. There is something in this game called reality threading, which you'll actually see later on in the gameplay sections, but basically, during some moments, especially during intense firefights, you notice how it slows down. This is something called reality threading, which actually, in my personal opinion, really seems to help out with gameplay because one of the big things for me as a slightly older gamer is that I don't have the reflexes that I had in my youth. While this game is focused on PvP and, you know, fast fragging gameplay, the fact that there is an option that really assists those of us that might have skills but not really reflexes helps out a lot. Think of it as bullet time. All right, you'll actually see it occur quite often during the firefights, but basically it acts like bullet time and really helps the firefights. Well, I have to say they really look cinematic at times. You know, one thing that was actually commented on stream is that it kind of feels a little like, you know, those John Wick action sequences. So look at that right there. Yep, crouching, bang, 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 bang. It feels good. It feels amazing. This is what I love about it. All right, that's it for the introduction to this game. Now, let's talk about the good and the bad before we get to the gameplay section. As always, I give an honest review of these games. All right, I want to say up front, yes, I am paid to do these reviews, but I give honest reviews. If the game is bad, I say it's bad. If the game is good, I say it's good. And I talk about both the positives and negatives in almost every situation. So let's get right into that. Okay, so first step on our review journey is always to talk about the pros first. Then we go into the cons. Here is what is great about this game. Number one, this game is free to play. The fact that this game is free to play means that you guys are not spending a cent to try things out. I know I already mentioned it at the start, but that is a significant factor because it means that there is no cost to you. You're not paying $50 or $60 just to find a game that you're not gonna like. Download it, try it. If you don't like it after 3 hours, and please give it about 3 hours because one thing I want to say is that this is a bit of a slow burner. During the first half an hour, and you can actually see it on my stream, the one stream that I did for this, I felt like you know, I wasn't really enjoying this. I was like, what the hell's going on? Then it really started to grow on me. That's the crazy thing. I found myself actually thinking about this game because I enjoyed the sort of bullet time. I mean, I'm still not very good. My skill level is actually pretty low, but the more that I've played, the more that I've kind of enjoyed it. You know, it's something new to sink my teeth into, and the reality threading really does help me out because, like I said, reflexes are a bit of a problem, but you know, it makes me feel like I can actually compete. All right, now here's the second point. You can get a head start on this game right now. What does that mean? This game is currently in development. This game is in very, very early access. I would say that right now it's practically close to an alpha build. The character's abilities aren't even in the game yet. So if you start learning about this game right now, especially if you start learning the maps, where the teleporters are and things like that, you are going to get a head start on the competition. All right. Point number 3, it is easy for beginners. Why do I say that? Because I didn't place very well, you know, when I tried things out. Unfortunately, you know, I gotta be honest about my skill. I didn't place very well, but here's the thing. If I can get into it at my age, so can you. And the fact that it is easy for beginners to pick up is nice. All right, it's not overly complex. You don't have to worry about reload canceling. You don't even have to worry about reloading. It's almost like Quake 3 Arena back in the old days. Pick up a weapon, no need to reload, just blast, 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 blast. Focus on the combat, not on reloading, not on the other stuff. Focus on combat, movement, positioning. That's crucial here. So, easy for beginners. There's also a high skill cap, which ties into that. The fact of the matter is that there is a high skill cap. Why? Weapon switching plays a huge part. What you're seeing in the background is that I'm using like things like the grenade launcher paired with the beam rifle. Like this is a wombo combo where if you can nail a full shot with the grenade launcher, switch to the beam rifle and shoot them once, they die. All right, why? Because it exceeds the 1,000 hit points that they have. If you can see right there, there's a 1,000 number right next to my crosshair. That is your hit points. So you have to break 1,000 hit points to kill them, assuming that they don't have any other buffs like over shields, things like that. So all of this creates a high skill cap for those who want to be pros at games like this. Again, it is designed with esports and PvP in mind. So having that high skill cap factor is important because the more you train, the better you're going to do with stuff like this. All right. Updates are also communicated in this game. That is what I love about it. The fact that the devs are very, very communicative. They tell you right when you start the game, here's what's coming in November, here's what's coming in the winter patch, here's what's coming. They want you guys to know that this game is constantly being evolved, developed, updated. They want to roll out hot fixes, patches constantly. They want you guys to enjoy this game and they want to build it alongside you. So if you're interested in being a part of that journey, then now is the time to get in. All right, that's about it for the pros section. Now let's talk about the cons. Let's talk about what's not so great. Okay, ladies and gents, you've heard the pros. Now it's time for the opposite. What are the cons of this game? What's not so great about this game? Let's talk about it. First and foremost, there is no tutorial. All you get is a video at the start and the video is tough to understand. I have to say it honestly and I have to say it straight. I did not understand a single word in that video. Please, if you are going to make a tutorial video, get a professional to do it. If you're going to give players a tutorial that is not in game, then make sure a professional has made that video because it is ununderstandable. I know you're using a lot of the in-universe jargon, but I understood zero of that entire tutorial. It moved too fast. I don't want to have to watch it twice or thrice. One time, that's it. Okay, if you're gonna make your tutorial a video, then a good reference would be it has to be on Helldivers 2 level. All right, it has to be informative, a little bit funny, and you have to keep people's interest. If you cannot get a professional to do it, do not do that. All right, second, the music in this game has issues with copyright. Now, I want to be fair to the devs here. The devs have told me that basically you can actually get your music delisted, as in it will be listed as copyright on your video, and then you can actually get that copyright removed, that copyright claim removed. But you have to do it through a website, and I'm not sure if everybody will know about this website. So while I can't talk about it, I think I'll leave it to the devs to communicate that to you in their own way, because it will affect content creators. All right, here is just a example. All this music came up copyrighted on my channel when I tried to post the stream of it, and it's basically all the music that you'll hear in this game. So the devs told me that there's this website, and the website does work. Basically, once you list your video there, the website will just say this is licensed, no problems, no copyright problems. But it is annoying. It is annoying and difficult because unless the content creator is going to phone up the devs, that's going to be an issue. So I have to actually put this in my review. I told them the same thing. The music in this game has issues, but you can turn it off and put your own music if you want, because the music is fairly relaxing. May not suit the vibe. I don't know. If you're not a content creator, or even if you are a content creator, there is plenty of game music that you can use from other games and actually put it in this game while you're playing. That's very easy to do. Y'all should know how to do that, so shouldn't be that much of an issue. Okay, third point. Reality threading is jarring. What do I mean by this? The first time I encountered reality threading, which is that slowdown effect, I'm assuming that's what it's called. I do not know. If I'm wrong, I'm sure the devs will correct me, but basically reality threading felt weird because like these slowdowns during the firefight, at first, when I finally got used to bullet time, I was taking advantage of it 24/7. But when I was not used to the bullet time, it felt awkward because I was like, why am I suddenly slowed? You know, I felt like I wasn't able to move as fast as I normally would, and it just felt really awkward. So for a lot of players, for a lot of people, sorry, I think that this is going to be a big make or break point, because if you're either gonna love the reality threading or you're gonna hate it. So this one is really down to you. The next thing that I have to say is that the lower tier games are filled with bots, mostly because most of the actual players are already at the higher tier. So if you're like me and you're not that skilled, well, you got to start beating bots and, you know, get good. Because by the time you actually get to the real players, they'll be using a lot of their dashes to reposition, things like that. The bots won't do that. The bot AI is not that advanced. Yeah, sure, they can still hit you, but once you get a feel for them, they're really not a threat unless they get a drop on you, or they start hitting you from a distance, because practically the bots have aimbot. So I will have to say very frankly that because the lower tier games are bots, some players might get bored, and this can also be a bit of a difficult concern. Right now, the player base is not that large because it is a new game on the market. They are fresh. They need people to give it a try. So as it gets more populated, these situations will not happen. But most of my games, again, because I'm garbage tier, most of my games were bots, unfortunately. And the last thing that I want to say about the cons here is that there is no reload. Okay, why is this a con? I personally enjoy it, but in giving my feedback, I have to give a well-rounded feedback. And what I have to say is that in a lot of games that I play, or in a lot of games that I have played in the past, taking advantage of somebody's reload time is quite an important factor of skill, because when they're reloading, you've got free hits on them where they can do nothing except evade. And if they evade in some games, that cancels their reloads. So taking advantage of reloads is quite important. Here, because there is no such thing as a reload, you can actually pursue your opponent freely, and as long as you're accurate with your shots, you don't even have to think about it. It's a spray and pray type dealio. So this might be a negative for some people, I don't know. I leave that last one up to your decision, but I just listed it here because I'm aware that it may cause issues. All right, that's it for the cons. You've heard the pros, you've heard the cons. Now let's get to the gameplay section. I'm actually going to show you a Supernova match, and I'm also going to show you a 4v4 match with all the other weapon types. I'll do the 4v4 first, and I'll do the Supernova later. But I hope you guys will enjoy it. All right, thank you for listening to my review of this game. Do give it a try. The link is in the video description. You'll lose nothing by trying it out. All right, and unless you're garbage tier like me, you should be fine. Okay, so give it a try, see if you like it. And the devs are looking for players right now. The devs are looking for players, and even for content creators, there are going to be opportunities. So if this seems like your kind of game, you might want to keep them in mind. You might want to phone up the devs. You might want to give it a try. It could be your area. All right, let's head over to the gameplay section right now. All right, what up, ladies and gents? So right now I'm gonna show you the footage. Unfortunately, I placed pretty low here, but I'm gonna show you the footage for the 4v4. Again, I'm not that skilled with it because I messed up my first few placement matches, so I'm probably gonna be going against mostly bots here. But I tell you, it ain't even that easy. All right, so for those of you that are skilled, you'll be placing in the upper ranks and probably facing off against real players, which is where this mode is going to really shine. And honest to God, it is intense. So I didn't get a chance to try it out on stream, but you definitely want to give this particular mode a go. It's fun, challenging, and very intense. Even against bots, it can be that way simply because I'm not very good. The key here is weapon switching. You have to know your combos to get the best results out of your weapons, when to use what, depending on the map. It's tactical. It's tactical. Even without character classes and whatnot, it can be a very, very tactical experience. I'll try and demonstrate it, you know, with my low level of skill. Unfortunately, like I said, not very good. I initially only played the Supernova mode, so I gotta, which I mean, and the Supernova mode I'll cover later, but whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on? Okay.
Show them the superiority of your power level.
I like the grenade launcher plus Magnum. It's good. Switching weapons does take some time, so it's not instantaneous. You have to be aware and careful of that. Okay. The other combo that I like is grenade launcher. And you straight switch to the beam rifle. Now if you miss though, you're gonna die. So I think you just saw that. Unfortunately, I got absolutely ripped because I tried to grenade launcher and then shoot my beam rifle. If you miss the beam rifle, you're gonna be in a world of hurt. It does good damage, about 300, but you know, you just gotta be careful. No! Darn. That's why I said I'm not very good yet with the weapon switching, but it does add a very, very interesting extra element. Ooh. Okay, probably unwise to be there. Gotta jump, gotta jump! That's one way to survive. No! Whoo, got one. Now keep in mind, against real players, I probably wouldn't be able to pull stuff off like this. Alright. But God, I just love the freaking... I just love the grenade launcher. It's so good. Every single time I see an opportunity, I'm like, ooh, I need to blow these guys up. For anyone that doesn't know, I'm a fan of the rocket launcher, obviously, in other similar games. Thank God for reality threading. No!
Your authority shall be absolute.
I can feel myself being judged by these bots. They're like, man, why is this one guy so bad? I can't believe we're actually getting kills on him. Very different experience from Supernova. Like I said, I'll show the Supernova gameplay after this, but yeah, basically it's a very, very different experience. You can land the grenade launcher shots, they hurt a lot. So abuse it.
author the development genesis of your planet's technological awakening era.
Dual timeline paradox.
Now this,
Third dimension light.
like I said, it probably wouldn't be allowed if I was actually facing against players, but that was pretty fun. I just love this grenade launcher so much.
Quantum mind processing. Divine eyes. Visionary perfectionist. Holographic time space magic. Battle VR cosmos. Refined language modules projection has successfully rebuilt a new meta of atomic configuration and reality. Recreation system update. Universal Ascendant Digitalis.
All right, come on. I want to go home with the victory so I can rank up and stop being at the worse than a bot level. No! What the? Damn. Well, that's unfortunate.
Token invisibility.
Got him.
Good thing we oiled out and optimized our guns for this round. We came out on top because of all the prep of it.
All right. That's my 4v4 victory. Okay, so next I'm going to show you guys the Supernova gameplay. This is the most popular mode. It is the fairest mode. Basically, this game mode is one where everybody's just got a pistol. Y'all better be good. All right, so this is the one that I played on stream mostly because I didn't realize that there were different guns in different game modes. I was like trying to figure it out that day, but now I actually understand it. So Supernova is the mode, like I view it as like the relax mode. It's like when you go there and you play, basically you're going pew 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 pew, you know, you're just going as fast as possible. But it's like laser tag. It feels like laser tag, and I view it as the relaxed casual quick play mode now that I understand the game better. The other modes where you have other weapons, that's the real deal. That's the real deal where you go and you actually get some real experience. But you want to just chill and, you know, you have a fair match, even ground. Everybody's got pistols, you know, pop them and rock them. This is where you play. All right, so it is pretty fun. It is the kind of game mode that I like. The other one is Lightspeed, which I didn't get a chance to try yet, but I do want to try it in future. It seems like it'll be a really interesting game mode. It's basically this, but as far as I know, it's faster paced.
Mission deployed.
Darn, got banished straight away. Oof. No. No. Okay, banished one.
Dual timeline paradox.
Banished two. Who dares? Okay, get some extra hit points. Yeah, my over shield. Gotcha. I see you shooting.
Quantum mind processing.
I love this game mode because, like I said, it's like laser tag to me. You know, I see my teammates shooting, I go in there and start blasting with them.
Holographic time
Sight
space
somebody,
magic.
pop them in the head. Don't need to think too hard. I like to also show the item HUD, so I know where I'm going.
Aeons of training. Perfect RAM.
Dual timeline paradox. Third dimension lightbringer.
They think I'm not gonna camp this. They are wrong. They are wrong. These bots about to get bullied. I'm gonna rank up. I'm gonna bully real people. Oh no! There you are. Oh, you ain't stealing mine. You ain't stealing mine. This is mine now. That's right. That's right.
Dodge! Glitch stats!
Dual timeline paradox. Third dimension lightbringer.
No, not today. I got bonuses. Got a chopper in the car. Oh.
Quantum mind processing. Titan summoner.
Got him.
Dual timeline paradox.
Real-time symbiotic strategy counselor from 10,000 of the cosmos' most renowned AIs.
Third dimension lightbringer. Quantum mind processing. The path in Sun Peak transfiguration across the paradisial golden ranges of mountainous power is now opening up its way of entrance.
There's some nasty buffs up here.
Divine eyes, visionary perfectionist.
Guess they all got shot from 2 places at once. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, okay, phew, somebody took it. I didn't realize it had spawned yet. This buff is mine. I ain't letting anyone but me take it. It belongs to me. I'll wait right here. Now, I know I shouldn't be camping, but you know. I now have the angelic rain.
Send in power level infinity.
Damn right.
Nothing is impossible in light of your grand capabilities.
Alright, that's Supernova. Nice and fast, casual gameplay. It's laser tag with a little bit of extra fun injected. Alright, now, you've seen the game modes. Let me know what you think of the game. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Alright, and don't forget to actually wishlist this game. Try it out. Actually, I shouldn't say wishlist because it's on Epic Games. In fact, don't even have to wishlist it. Go try it out right now. Tell me what you think. Alright, and I'm sure all of you can place way higher than I did. So make sure you guys check that out. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next video. All right, catch ya.